Good day and welcome to Alke-Centric. This is Umlungisi Kandlala. Umicwanini sibe sikhabakhabani sakhabuveza ngonyawo. Sala kulandela singalandela nangosathana uqobo. Thank you for watching Alke-Centric. Please like, share, comment in the comment section below. And last but not least, subscribe to our channel. Today I'd like us to talk about education and African history. If you look at our education system, it has taught us everything except that which we are, especially those things that are great about us. We were taught about, yes, Shaka, but if you can listen to them talking about Shaka, and then you will realize that it in a way works in their favor, where they are just talking about how barbaric we were or how barbaric we still are as a people. And then the great reference would then be uShaka kasenza ngakhona. But there's quite a lot more in our history that we've not been taught about. There's the great Monomotapa Kingdom in Zimbabwe. There's Tulamela in Limpopo. There's Mapungubwe. Those are the things that we do not know anything about in South Africa, but we live here. I read few weeks ago about the golden rhino, and this was very surprising for me because it actually took me back to what Dr. Joseph Ben Yohanan was talking about a mine that is in Swaziland. And when I was watching one video, they said that mine, I don't know whether it's over 100,000 years old. Our people were mining iron ore there. So you see that we were aware of our minerals. Do not let yourself be fooled by this narrative that this gold that was here, it was just lying around. That golden rhino tells you that actually we knew about gold. It tells you exactly that we knew about gold. One of the richest men to be recorded in history, Mansa Musa, a black man, at the time, he had tons and tons of gold, and it was black people who mined it, not white people, not Arabs, but black people who mined it. So this tells you that we were aware and still are aware of these things, but they want to sell a narrative that we were just barbarics who were running after cows and doing agriculture. That's all there was in us. And the so-called pointless wars, tribal wars that we had. Yes, it's true, we had tribal wars. Who didn't have them? Every people on earth have had tribal wars. So it's not something that is synonymous with black people. Currently, actually, Europeans are having a tribal war. Ukraine and Russia, that's a tribal war. So that that is very common. It's just that we do not do it as much as they do. So why are we talking about this? It is very, very important for your self-esteem, and each and every one of us self-esteem, to know these things, to know about our history, to know that was deliberately sidelined. Right now, we know about Hitler, who killed white people. Forget that they were Jews; they are just white people. They are white people. Uh, Judaism is a religion. They are Jews because of religion, but when you look at them, they are just white people. as much as you will find a black man that is an Africanist, an Islam, a Muslim, a Christian. They are those are white people. You know about them. There were 6 million that were killed by Hitler in the gas chambers, but you do not know anything about Leopold, who killed over 10 million Africans in the Congo. They tell us quite a lot about the Holocaust, but no one talks about us. And there are reparations for that Holocaust. But over 100 million of us died through slavery and what Leopold did. It's not just slavery, it's the diseases they brought here. And I would like you guys to understand this. This is not a movement to be against whiteness. I have nothing against white people, but I don't want to lie to you and say I have white friends. I don't have a white friend. Would I have a white friend? Yes, I would. It's a human being, you know. I would have one, but then this is a plea to every one of us to actually start recognizing themselves, teaching ourselves about us first before we learn about anyone else. Yes, the schooling system never taught anything about us, never taught us anything about ourselves. But the white man, we were taught everything about the white man, every accomplishment about the white man. And one accomplishment that is left for us, that is visible, is Egypt. And they have tried with so many ways to take it away. Firstly, by making it demonic. How did they make it? Did they make it demonic? By the Christian religion, or the, I don't know whether it's Jewish or Hebrew. I'm not sure. By claiming that those people living in Egypt were going to a better land, to a land of God, Canaan. But Egypt, nothing was better than Egypt back then. That is point number one. Point number two, those things were not built by or built by white people nor aliens, but they were built by earth, by us. But we would never know these things if we do not learn anything about ourselves. And this is, they say if you want to know where you're going, you must know your past. Good or bad, you must know your history, good or bad. Why? Because in history, you get to learn about yourself. You get to learn how capable you are, where you falter, how to fix your past mistakes, how to make your tomorrow better. Okay, fine. Now that they never taught us anything about our history, it is our responsibility to make sure that we teach ourselves, we teach our kids, we teach every black person about our history. Whether, even if it means that we have to indoctrinate, let it be. Because we were indoctrinated, so indoctrination would not be something new to us. So, if it means that you have to indoctrinate your children, do that, as long as you are not instilling hate to them, but you instilling progressiveness, you instilling greatness, you are instilling thoughtfulness. Let them know how great they are while they're young, and know how great you are. Because if we still are worshipping white idols, we're not going to go anywhere. We need to make sure we decolonize our history. Right now in South Africa, we are overfed. And I'm going to use this term, we are overfed um, about the history of Shaka. As if there were no kings and there were no other great kings in South Africa. And there were actually quite a lot of them. Some maybe were greater than him. But if history is anything to go by, and I want you to take note of this, if history is anything to go by, every leader of ours that is praised by white men, one way or the other, has compromised us. From Mandela to whoever you can think of, every one of them that has compromised us, one way or the other, is praised by by the white monopoly capital. Why? Because more than our hero, he is their hero, because he gave them whatever it is that he gave them. So the history of Shaka, and I'm not against him. He was a leader, a black leader. I can never be against a black leader. As much as okay, let's forget about that. My issue is that in South Africa there are so many kings. There's Ramaburana in Venda. There's the Rain Queen. I think it's Queen Mujaji. There's Skukune. There is Hinsa. There is Mushweshwe. Uh, you go to the Botswana land. I forget the name of the king there. You know, every king that the white man praises, not every king, every leader. Take note, watch them, follow everything about them. You will realize that one way or the other they have compromised us. That's why the history of Shaka, in a way, unsettles me, because he is put in a pedestal higher than every king in South Africa, and they want to sell this British ideology of England being the greater kingdom than any other kingdoms in the United Kingdoms. You understand? So we do not have that in South Africa. We respect everyone, from the Zulus to Amazizi to Amaswati to Abagwangwane to Basotho, Bapedi, Batswana. Everyone is respected, and it is very sad that we do not know anything about the Nama people, Abatwa. We do not know anything about them. But we talk about history. Right now, there's a show, Ilembe. How many shows of any other tribe, of any other kings have you seen? Ask yourself that question. Let us not dwell too much on this one. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment on the comment section below. And last but not least, subscribe. Thank you.